Everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna play some more To Be a God. This time we're gonna do Nulla's Route 2.5. Let's begin. You cease to feel. This shouldn't be enough. I hope this is clear to you. Is this Mother's voice? They almost fused. I'm sorry. I didn't know that could happen. Was that really necessary? It's the only way to make you understand. You're getting distracted. We're distracting him? Good. I don't like that. My plan is going perfectly. How I execute it is none of your concern. Try being a bit more grateful. I will not tolerate you speaking to me like that, young man. Something inside you begins to ache. Ouch, don't squeeze my eye like that. Memories of something forgone, sparked alive, only to fade back into nothingness as soon as they appear. Amid the whiteness of the place, you see a figure. Oh, it's Null. He watches you from afar, with no intention of coming closer, but with a clear fascination. Oh, well, now you can actually help me. No. The entity burst into laughter. Can't believe that after all these years I finally get a response from you. Incredible. But then listen to me. Listen to me, I need you to go inside Nulla. What? He's a selfish person. Just because he got us all trapped inside his body doesn't mean he gets to make decisions all on his own. Who's talking to us? The figure appears before you. Definitely it's Nulla. Yeah, it's not like it's new Unum, which, sad face. Yeah. Yes, that's not my name. I'm not that great, baby. Like how he speaks German. But it seems someone forced us all out for a second, and thanks to that, I can reach you. The body of that thing you're using is easiest access. Though I think this will only work once. He must really be realizing he's missing a layer. Well, not porn. You're going to help me, right? Make him linger longer than in his memories. I know you have access to them, but you have to do it before he completes his mission. Because after that, it'll be impossible for you to touch a world that's no longer exists. Oh yeah, because it's gonna start the apocalypse. Don't tell him, but I already know a way to cure all our ailments without ending our existence. He extends his hand towards you, waiting for you to take it. I'll be waiting for you. But something stops you, and as if someone grabbed you by the neck, a single pull forces you to open your eyes. You're in Noel's house, laying on his bed. Good morning. Sorry about what happened last night. Mother wanted to talk to me alone. You try to get up, but Noah stops you. His hands press gently against your shoulders, urging you to lie back down on the bed. He probably broke apart from when Mother spoke my original name. Okay, we had to find his original name. Your essence was fluttering everywhere. I almost absorbed you completely. What would have happened if you absorbed me? I got scared. I thought I'd lose you. Aw. Don't worry, more. You're not getting rid of me that easy. Speaks a lot of languages. Noel takes your hand and plants a kiss on the delicate back of it, which has already healed completely. There's a pause as Noah drifts off in thought for a moment. Wait, we don't have um, the darkening skin? Cause our body's getting, rotting? Well, now that we're alone again, let me remind you, we still have two dates pending. Noah steps away from the bed and walks towards the window. With a burst of energy, he pulls the curtains open, letting in the light that shines through the void. It's a dim light, gentle on the eyes, comfortable, comforting in the way. We got 2 full days. Tonight, I'm taking you to dinner. I'd like to have a quiet moment with you. Somewhere will be served and just enjoy the evening together. Aw, thank you. Okay, where are we going? What about Septum? Tron and Septum. Where are we going? Noah smiles, claps his hands together, and tilts his head slightly. To my hotel. It's not the Has-Been Hotel, so I'll pass. I'll go make breakfast. Your puppet's too weak to stand right now. And we need it in top condition, so nothing interrupts our time together. Noah dissolves into thin smoke, leaving behind a black hole on the floor, proof he teleported to the kitchen, you assume. Part of you hopes to hear again from the entity that contacted you before you woke. But inside you find only your own thoughts and the echo of your fractured heartbeat. Nothing else, just that. When the silence becomes too much, you decide to look out the window. And you wonder what became of the rest of the garden. In a way, you feel morbid curiosity to see what's left of the remaining domains. And you want to see what the domains consumed by Noah look like now. Probably ashes or just don't exist. Would they be completely black or white or black and white? Amora, don't let the puppet ruin your day. Today and tomorrow you're meant to be days of pure pleasure. It's like he just wants to have fun. Noah appears this time through the half-open door, pushing it gently with one of his void-formed appendages. That's when the scent of warm bread and freshly brewed coffee reaches you. Coffee! The smell fills the room as your eyes fall on the tray Noah carries in his hands. This time it's breakfast for 2. He sits beside you on the bed, setting the tray on the blanket and offering you a cup with one of his void appendages. Okay, our hands are still. But it's empty. You look at him puzzled. I never asked what you actually like. Some people love coffee, but hers can't stand it. Tea allows for a bit variety, though. Then there's a matter of whether you like it sweet or not. So you just gave me nothing. Okay, you just gave me hot chocolate, sir. But I'll take both. I'll take tea. It doesn't matter. Coffee has to have creamer in it. I want to know more about you. So then, tea or coffee? Well, because it probably doesn't matter just your actual preferences. And for me, it's mini mo. I will go with tea because I've had tea before I had coffee. Tea. Noah's grin widens, sigh as a fox. Out of nowhere, your cup fills with warm liquid. Its fresh aroma place to have coffee. Once ready, Noah starts preparing the bread, spraying butter over the crisp edges where it melts under the warmth of the dough. Bread with butter is my favorite, simple, easy to make. You can add whatever you like to yours. And it's true, on the tray lies an assortment of things, sweet and savory alike, to go with the bread. It's a shame I can't actually see you eat. Or that you can't taste my breakfast either. He says that this while taking a sip from his own cup of coffee. He doesn't look as hurt as his voice suggests. Noah fills the moment with casual talk between sips. He accepts with quiet resignation that every conversation with you is, and always will be, one-sided. Yeah, I don't think you can hear me, Noah. But something he'll have to bear until he finds a way to speak to you directly. He said that before rambling on about many kinds of tea he had the pleasure to taste. I wonder what happens if he says we say coffee. So your breakfast turns out to be interesting. Well, who are you kidding? At this point, Noah could be talking about anything, and you still listen as if every word were pure gold, wouldn't you? He got you just as bound to him as you got him bound to you. When breakfast ends, you feel your body regaining its strength, and no one notices it too. I was thinking. Both of you stare at into the void, waiting for the right moment to head to the hotel. You spend the hours in each other's company, enjoying the little things that happen, in quiet rhythm of the domestic routine that Noah so enjoys sharing with you. I don't like this place. I never really did, to be honest. Everything's gonna be the void. That's what our domains are like. No matter where I look, everything has its name and its ink. It's awful. He looks down at his hands with a trace of disgust. And you can't quite grasp what's running through his mind. And I know I might be asking a lot. I know it's even likely that you won't be able to. It might be a bit too troublesome. But I had a painting that always been blank. He wants us to paint it? No, forget it. I don't think it really matters whether it's done or not. Get a stick figure. Get a stick figure. I have a drawing tablet that I have not used in a long time, and because my hand's been kind of weird because of my hand tremors, and I had to use it for class. Oh yeah, she wanted us to draw in this class, English class, and I drew stick figures on an actual professional drawing tablet. Even if I could draw, I would have still done stick figures. After all, in the end, nothing else will remain. Okay, I want to hear you. His eyes light up, but not with joy. There's something within that keeps the glow from becoming true happiness or hope. It feels strange. His hands intertwine and his gaze drops as if bracing himself to confess something heavy. You don't have to do it. Don't take it as an order or something you need to unlock something from me. I also hate you for feeling pressured into doing anything. I also hate for you to feel pressured into doing anything. You get stick figure. Something beyond the game, of course. I just thought it would be nice to have something of yours here with me. Give me a drawing mini game. I'll just give him stick figure. Something touched directly into your hands. Something you and only you have changed. Even if it were just a single color change, I'll be happy. I will. Would you like to do it? Okay, so I did find out if you do, I'll try. He'll give you actual blank canvas. But I cannot draw that well thanks to medical issues currently, so I don't think I can do it. Don't worry, my vida. Just having you here is more than enough for me. The moment comes with Nulla asked if you'd like to join him. Well, he gets ready. You stare at him for a long while before answering. Okay, what happens if we say yes? Yes! Nulla takes your hand and leads you to his room. Inside he asks you to sit on his bed and wait for a moment. Then without further words, he slips into the bathroom, saying he won't take long. And indeed, Nulla takes barely 5 minutes. You flinch when the bathroom door suddenly opens. From it emerges a black-haired man dressed in a new outfit, brushing his hair neatly to one side. Oh, he didn't take a shower? But something's missing, and that's his tie. I can't see it. I want to see what is it out his tie. I love to see you dressed up all elegant, but I suppose that's asking too much. Yeah. Though, I like you just the way you are. Perfecto. Yeah, you're gonna be see me wearing a Danish soccer jersey if you saw me. Noah approaches you, and with a snap of his fingers, makes a tie appear. Its color stands out, perhaps a little too much. I like it. I think this color is perfect, but blue would work too. Is it orange? The green's more of a chroma key shade. Yeah. Sorry how I pronounce it. You could even change and edit my tie if you want to. Give an orange one. He says it playfully, though he doesn't bother explaining the joke. You glance at the tie and silently thank the gods he didn't choose a green one. How about orange one? That would be worse. Will you help me with the knot? You nod and step closer to him, so close you could hear his breathing. You both work on the knot, and you can't help but glance at Nola's face, searching for his eyes. He just smiles at you. But when you're done, you rest your hand on his shirt and gently adjust the collar. Noah exhales softly, closing his eyes and savoring the moment for a few seconds longer. It feels nice to have some time just for us. It gives you a look filled with longing and something else. Something you still can't quite decipher. His hands reach yours without breaking eye contact. His cool, soft fingers brush tenderly over your knuckles. I can almost fool myself into believing you're really in front of me. And today, I think I'll just do that. Slowly, Noah takes your hand fully in his own and awaits. When you don't resist, he rubs his cheek against your palm, closing his eyes. He nuzzles into it like a cat, needy. Instant craving affection. Instantly. Once satisfied, he plants a kiss on the center of your hand. His eyes meet yours again. Oh, he says, a cat is actually claiming you. So he's claiming us. You don't mind, do you? No, just a little. No. No smiles, but the expression doesn't quite reach his eyes. It's a pain expression. Noah gives you a knuckles one last kiss, and his shadow slowly begins to swallow the two of you whole. Until you're completely consumed by the void. Inside, Noah looks at you. His eyes never leave your face as he leans close to whisper something in your ear. Like I changed his clothes for this. We could have our other date here. Something more intimate. You surrounded by me. Only if you want to. Or we could leave the garden entirely and go somewhere else. Ooh, You don't have time to respond because your feet suddenly hits the solid ground. You stumble blindly. But I could save that for tomorrow. Noah studies you by the waist before letting go and stepping back. A moment passes, then another. The silence throbs in your ears. It was unsettling silence, so complete that you can hear your heartbeat and the air moving around your lungs. As if something's missing, you still can't tell what it is. You feel presence around you. You're cold, crawling, and the sensation almost chokes you. Then Noah claps his hands, and the light floods the place. It's the kitchen of this hotel. Instantly, your eyes search for Vams. But all you see are human-shaped figures, black as smoke and dressed in tuxedos. The moment your eyes fall upon them, they start moving. Some waiting for heading for the counters, others retrieving vegetables from the pantry. The longer you look, the more unsettling it becomes. Their movements make no sound. The knife one of them's holding makes no noise, as if it scrapes against the cutting board. The bags filled with carbohydrates lack the familiar crinkles of plastic when squeezed. And that's when you realize there's no background music to accompany the scene. Other than us. And like chairs squeaking. And the cats scratching. Oh, you're right. I almost forgot that little detail. It's hard to remember and set everything in place now that only half the world is still functioning. Another clap. Music fills the room and floods the silence. Okay, where's Fams, and are you controlling the music now? Where's Fams? Hmm? He used to serve under, Dunn. That's all he gives you as answer, so he's kinda, dead? Okay, good. You struggle to make sense of it. It's such a vague response, it barely answers anything. Well, I can tell ya he's kind of, gone because of our escapades. Wait! Ah, now you understand. Thames was erased, devoured by the void when Noah gave you Dolan's essence. Oh, alright then. Let's take our seats at our table. Noah offers you his hand and waits for you to take it before leading you out of the kitchen. You glance one last time at the shadows before walking beside him. The moment you step out of the kitchen, the dining hall fills with the voices and laughter that weren't there before, and you can't help but compare it to how it looked when you first arrived in this world. Now the tables have shadows. Shadows that move with utensils, drink from glasses, others clink them together in cheerful toast. Creatures creating the illusion of lively plays that had existed before. I could add a few of them playing on stage if you like. I'm gonna go with yes, please. Excellent. Then we have the full package. A good meal and live music. It's been a long time since I've had something this exciting. And I had the best company besides me to enjoy it with. Aw, thank you, Noah. At the table near the pillars, Noah hurries ahead and pulls out a chair for you to sit. Oh, such a gentleman. Once you're seated, Noah takes his place across from you. Immediately, a shadow in a tuxedo materializes before you both and presents the menu. Order whatever you like. It's on me, he says with a playful smile, gesturing with his hands. He pulls the straight from the code. I pulled this straight from the code. He's just like hacking the game. Can you check it? Check if it works. No, hand you a menu so you can look. Wait, could this be referring to the game? You can touch and interact. can't read any of what's written on the images. Don't worry, Carto. I'll help. Click whatever you want, and I'll tell you what it is. That has to be pasta. I mean, spaghetti meatballs. Pasta buggeries. It has minced meat, onion, garlic, tomato, and a bit of wine. It's one of my comfort foods. Well, no, I'm allergic to tomato. Tasty and easy to make. Do you want some to order that? I want to see the other options. Okay. That looks delicious. That's beef. Also, Barco? I don't mean to brag, but it's one of the tastiest dishes I make. 100% recommend. Do you want to order that? Want to see other options? Okay. Smoked salmon. It's delicious. I once stole Raphael's recipe and never let it go. Yeah. Do you want to order that? I want to see the other options. Okay. Ooh! That's a raspberry cheesecake. Okay. Or raspberry cheesecake or smoked salmon. It's very sweet and tasty. Do you want to order that? Yes. It's raspberry. Yeah. I think I'll copy you. I feel like having something sweet. It's definitely dessert, though. Noah looks at you, sweating in pain, but his smile doesn't falter. Okay, are you okay? Say nothing. Don't do that again. Are you okay? Ugh. I think doing that took a lot of energy out of me. But that's fine. It's good to know it works. Yeah. Maybe we can use it again sometime. Okay, what happened? Was it because of the smoke people? I already have an idea for that feature. The food arrives just in time to seem authentic, as though you had been prepared by real human hands, if you ignore the fact that it was cooked by bodiless shadows. Noah smiles at the shadow task with bringing in the dishes and dismisses it the moment both plates are on the table with a snap of his fingers. Without waiting long, he takes his glass and raises it towards you, waiting for you to meet his toast, a tender smile on his face. Okay, let's do a toast with him. Because why not? Toast. To us. The sound of crystal clanking is delicate, intimate, like a secret shared between just the two of you. And a couple of shadow people. Then Noah places his mouth on the glass. The slow, deliberate brush of his lips against the rim sends a bubbling pressure deep into your stomach. 'Cause it's sexy. Even more so with the look Noah gives you while taking his sip. Half-lidded eyes refusing to let you out of sight. For a moment, you forgot how to breathe. The meal passes slowly and pleasantly with bits of conversation and stories from past memories. Noah raises a hand, tracing the outline of your face with his fingers before resting his palm on your cheek. I just like the suit he's wearing. I was really happy, and not just because of how you look. No. It's everything you represent. Your reactions, your attention is the first time I've truly felt watched, seen. As if my existence actually mattered. His hand slowly slides across the table, searching for yours. When he finds it, he holds it gently, his thumb tracing small lines across your fingers. But at the same time, I was afraid that you go with the septum or unum. Well, we have. I could talk to septum right now. And by that, I'm gonna click on it. Here you are again. It seems like you enjoy my playing with my gift. See, just rolls back. They're not as interesting as I am, of course. Well, Unum is my favorite, so you have to up that. Then I have a little soft spot for Septum right now. Oh, it's on his route. He says with a playful smile, glancing instead at the wine. His other hand toys idly with the rim of his glass. I know at some point you go see what their stories are about, or maybe you already have. Well, yeah, I already have. Yeah, I already have. You could, if you look up here, he's right here. But I'm not worried about that anymore. After the 7th day ends, I'll get what I want. In your route. What do you want? To be free, and free of what? Noah's cheeks take on a faint blush. I want to be yours. Aw, you want to be ours. His voice drops, deeper than usual. It's more grander. It's no more grandeur. No more overconfident smiles. Now you have Nulla confessing something that goes beyond words, locked away in his heart and worries. A silent confession that always existed, Boy now has found a voice to be realized with. But the lasting is harder to achieve than the first. Yeah, it will be basically going against realities. For now, it sounds more like a childless fantasy than something possible. Although, if I were yours, I could do so many things. I think you would get jealous easily. Say, there Yanderes we have. Be on your computer without needing the game to be running. I think you have a rival on that. Send you messages or spend time together watching something you like. Okay, what do you want to watch? That reminds me, I want to know when Percy Jackson comes out. He lets out a soft but slightly dry laugh. Second season, the one that's we see the monsters. Yeah, dreaming costs nothing. You're interrupted when a shadow takes empty dishes from your table, handling Noah an envelope first. He takes it with a smile, glancing without much interest at the envelope's details. From where you sit, it's difficult to make out the sender. Before you can ask what it is, another shadow appears behind you, holding a golden multi-tiered tray of decorated with metallic lace and ornamental edges. Noah takes the chance to slip the envelope into his pocket without bothering to open it. And his attention shifts to the tray. Each tier is carefully arranged with different miniature desserts. When the tray is placed on the table, the shadow bows before vanishing into nothingness. Dessert is the best part of the meal. Aw, is it? It looks kind of like, brain fart on it. Macaroons. Noah inspects the tray, carefully selecting a dessert before biting it to his mouth. Do you like how I look? Or would you rather Oh, you look dashing. Change my form. He doesn't give you time to answer. The next question bursts from his lips so fast that as if he's vomiting it after holding it back for too long. Keep your form. Longer than he could stand. If you have a different if I had a different appearance, would you still feel the same about me? Oh, this is like the thing of if I was a worm. I'm gonna ask, what do you mean? Dot. Noah lowers his gaze, his ears tint red, betraying his embarrassment. He stays serious as he tries to form a response. If I were a worm, would you? Of course. He's doing that. He's doing that meme. He's doing that challenge. If he fails and starts laughing, but he fails and starts laughing to himself. Okay. They sound funnier than my head. Yeah, no, you get away from TikTok. Get away from TikTok. I'm sorry. But it was a genuine question. Yes, I would love you as a worm. If I had a form different from this one, would I still be me? Yeah, because the personality would still be there. If I were a woman. Old. Okay, I don't see the difference of as old, so honestly. Still has a smirk. Older. Okay. We have woman, old, older. If I look like, if I looked just like Septum, you mean Raphael? Will I still be me? Well, the Septum part, maybe not. I could take on any appearance I want, but none of them feel like mine. Even this appearance is something taken from someone who existed before me, but isn't me. And possibly a few more years I'll have another appearance if I didn't finish this soon. How about your void form, or I love you no matter what? Kinda wanna know about the void form. How about your void form? No, looks at you, eyes wide open. Do you like that atrocity? Yeah. Yes, I do. Yes. Ah. Nook covers his face, embarrassed. Don't say things like that. It makes me want to act darely. Oh, you want to act? Go on, come on. But I have to keep it PG-16. And no, I might have to keep it PG-13, so behave. Curse words can happen in PG-13. Noah sighs and shifts into his void form for the first time voluntarily. It's very sexy. I don't know you had these kind of taste. Well, have you seen my search history? Don't answer that. He laughs, and even without mouth, you can see the happiness in his eyes. The day ends with the arrival of the check, after Noah finishes the last dessert from the tray. And you're not sure what's funnier, the fact that it arrived or that Noah takes it and examines it so seriously. And as if he were genuinely checking that everything was in order. Noah, you have to pay in your own hotel? Hey, how much of a tip do you think these handsome, charming waiters, who are absolutely not as stench as myself, deserve? Okay, we have nothing 10% of the total bill, of course. $1 million. Well, I don't have $1 million, but he sure does because he owns the hotel, so $1 million. And they're an extension of himself. $1 million. $1 million? Oh, he's having a heart. Oh, what a generous and altruistic soul. I could expect less from my companion. With this, my little babies will be able to quit working here. They'll open a little bakery and live peacefully. Wouldn't that be great, guys? The shadows nod enthusiastically. The shadows retreat without word, guiding towards the kitchen. Behind them, they leave a tray of smoke, visible if you focus your eyes. You're left alone with Noah once again. He says nothing at first. He watches you, both hands resting on the table. His lips part slightly, but it takes him another moment to speak. There's something he wants to say, though it seems he doesn't like it. Well, it's time to go. He raises slowly and extends a hand towards you, waiting for you to take it. When your fingers brush against his, the void returns, dragging you both into space without ground or sky, nothingness, marking the end of the illusion and the end of the date. I really enjoyed myself today. His words are sincere, and to underline them, his arms gently wrap around you, pulling your body against his in a gesture that's far more intimate than his words. Thank you so much for today. He whispers in your ear, his low tone barely audible, with the enveloping silence of the void. He then takes your hand in his, staying them as if reading something important. He tilts them, inspecting palms and backs with full attention, drinking in every detail he can find. You don't expect the look of disapproval he gives once his inspection ends. I think it's running out of fuel. We have to go to sleep once we're home. Why? I don't want to. Why? Your puppet's tired. We've done a lot today. And I know it neglected the freezing process I applied to it. Because of that, its fingers are starting to turn black. Again. I thought they were already turning black again. And as if your body had been waiting for the confirmation, weight begins to gather in your eyelids. It's hard to keep your eyes open, fatigue settling in your limbs, making your body feel heavy. Noah anticipates what's about to happen and acts before you collapse. Gently, he guides your hands to his waist so you can hold onto him. In the blink of an eye, the room where you sleep manifests before you. You're not sure if you walked there or simply appeared, but now you're standing before his bed. Noah helps you sit down gently. Then, unhurriedly, he kneels to move your shoes, not uttering a single word. Once finished, he stands, lifting the blankets, and steps aside to give you space, inviting you to slide under the sheets. You saw under the sheets slowly. When you finish tucked in, you lift your gaze. Noah watches you, unmoving. For a few seconds, he doesn't say a word. Noah meets your eyes again, thoughtful, before giving you a crooked smile. I could stay with you until you fall asleep. Let's go. Yes, please. Yes, please. He reacts immediately, his eyes wide for an instant, as if he hadn't expected your answer, but soon his expression returns normal. His reaction is immediate. His eyes wide in an instant, as if he hadn't expected your answer, but soon his expression returns to normal. Okay. It's all he says, though he can't help the smile that forms and spreads across his lips. Noah lies down beside you, choosing not to slide under the sheets. He exhales, releasing all tension in his body, as his body relaxes beside you. If we hunted one more yesterday, we would have we would have had free. We would have had 3 days. Ugh. He rubs his cheeks roughly between both hands. I want 1 more day with you. I don't want to reach the 7th day yet. Let's hug him. Hug him. Without warning or a warning or a word, you move closer, wrapping your arms around his body, feeling and sliding your hands along his back slowly and delicately. Your embrace is met with an intimate urgency, immediate urgency. Noah holds you tight against his chest as if he never wants to let you go, as if he could consume you and keep you within himself. His lips search and wait for you, so close that his nose brushes yours. I have you in front of me, not the puppet, no, you. Okay, are you hugging me? It feels like a mantra, an attempt to manifest something impossible, so desperate it almost feels like he's convinced himself it's true. Well, sorry, Noah. But tonight, both of you play pretend. That everything is fine. That everything makes sense. That all of this is real. Kiss him. You seal your lips with his soft, tender touch. But that's all it takes for Noah to take everything. The kiss transforms and deepens, becoming intimate and demanding. It consumes you. It's intoxicating, as if he's trying to merge with you through the single contact. His hands join the dance, caressing your neck and jaw, holding you firmly, guiding you. When you start to gasp for air, Noah pulls away with a stiffened sigh, sending an elegant shock for your body. Your body. The sound of muffled sigh sends a shiver for you. Noah hides his face in a hole between your neck and shoulder. There he plants another kiss on your neck, soft and just barely grazing your skin. I think that's enough for today. He breathes. Breathing is strangely calm, but his chest, you could feel a deep, steady heartbeat. Or maybe it's yours. You can't tell where you end and he begins anymore. But you're sure of one thing. You don't want to break this connection, not yet. So you close your eyes and silently pray for Noah, who won't disappear in the middle of the night. The next morning follows the same routine as the last. Noah brings your breakfast in bed, announcing that tonight you'll be going out again. Until then, he says you can both spend the day resting. When you finish eating, Noah takes your tray and reminds you to be careful if you decide to leave the room. He presses a gentle kiss on your forehead before leaving the room, quietly closing the door behind him. You wait for a moment before deciding what to do next. Explore Nola's house. You get out of bed. Standing makes you realize how heavy your body feels, so you stretch a little to shake it off. Okay, so look through a document on the desk. You walk over to the desk in the room. Upon reaching it, you notice how everything is arranged with almost compulsive precision. All the sheets are perfectly stacked. You skim through a few of them, but none catch your attention, until you come across a small stack of blank pages and a pen. Leaving a message for Nola wouldn't be such a bad idea. Don't you think? Write something. You pick up the pen and you ponder what to write. You doodle aimlessly in the corner of the page. What do you want to write? Brain, I was here. I was here. You stare at your message for a moment, and a fleeting thought crosses your mind. You truly hope Noah will be able to read it someday, and wonder what you meant. I mean, I could be weird. I could really write something weird. Explore the rooms. Go outside. Explore the rooms. You wander through the house, going room by room in search of something that might spark your curiosity or reveal a little more about him. But soon you realize Noah's house lacks any trace of personality. There's no decorations, no photographs, no objects that tell what his life was like before you arrived, and no weird paintings no paintings that's like Unum, unlike Unum's. There's no books either, nor any sign of hobby he might have enjoyed in better times. Unlike Septum either. Everything feels empty, soulless, artificial. Noah only has what's strictly necessary to exist. And for some reason, that makes you a little sad. You walk for the kitchen, for the house's entrance, and near the stairs, nothing catches your attention. Go outside. Outside is cold and eerily silent, as if there was frost in the air and the whole place was just a photograph. Nothing moves, nothing disturbs the place, except for you. You decide to go inside once you can't stand the cold any longer. Finish looking for Noah. You wander through the house looking for Noah. You hate to admit it, but you're surprised by how hard he is to find. And there he is, speaking of the devil. You swear you already passed by the spot, and he wasn't there. He's been there, he's hiding. Maybe he was playing a prank on you. Did you miss me? Yes. He asked casually. Yes, because we've been hunting around for you. Yes. He smiles clearly pleased. Noah leads you to the kitchen, turns on the kettle, and grabs a knife, along with some fruit. He starts slicing fruit while you watch him. The skill he has with the knife is impressive. I was thinking of going into my memories. That way I'll have more material to work with. To finally have a normal date for once. We could have a picnic, or... Oh, I know. How about visiting a fair? We could ride the Ferris wheel, or play some of those little games to win prizes. What do you think? ... Of course, or no? Of course. Good. Then I'll go get ready. The kettle begins to whistle. Noah stops mid-cut, sets the fruit aside, and gets up to pour the tea. Well, we'll go after this. As he fills the cups with hot water, Noah smiles as he remembers something. If the thought of being apart from me scares you, here, everything suddenly feels soft. He sets the kettle aside and extends his hand towards you, open and empty. Noticing your confusion, Noah closes his fist tightly, his knuckles turning pale with the pressure. A dark, vacuous mass begins to ooze from between his fingers, pulsing like it's breathing. You watch it curiously, curious and unease. As soon as you take the small creature, it stares in your hands. Then 6 eyes open to meet yours. They stare at you with the same curiosity they showed them. Yeah. If you're afraid of being away from me, I can give you a part of myself. With that, you'll always be able to come back. No matter where you are. No matter someone kidnaps us, or which timeline you're in. Though you'll only be able to use it when you're far from me. I need to preserve my energy. You understand, don't you? You can't respond because the creature slips into your skin, absorbed completely. No trace of it remains. Oh. Oh, yeah. So this is what you've been doing when I don't have full access to you. Oh, did he know? Did he find out? Yeah. I can't believe it. I'm sorry, but I can't allow this. Noah steps to close to you, instinctively back away. The movement is suddenly reflective. His expression frightens you a little. You rarely see the look aimed at you. His lips are no longer carry the warm smile that usually greets you when he speaks. No, he's serious. His brow is frowned. And all because of something you allowed. Yeah, I kind of know. Because they looked right at it. Noah fixes his gaze on the upper corner of the screen and raises his hand. A single touch of his fingers and the icon vanishes. Oh, it did. I can't even take it back. Once that's done, he smiles, returns. As if nothing had happened. I'll do that same to that butthole. Just wait for me, my vida. The silence that follows is terrifying. Even as he smiles, his world feels dense, negative and heavy, pressing down on the air until it suffocates you. Until it fades. Noah smiles again as though nothing had happened. Oh, now we have his. But look at the adorable little icon you got. But now we can't talk to Septum. Noah points at the left side of the screen. Well, until, I go replays loud. It doesn't work yet, but it looks nice. Now I'm yours. You have no one but me. Yeah, I'm still mad at you for killing Unum. Noah finally steps back. He looks satisfied with what he's done. At least it's comforting that you don't feel any pain. Your body unharmed, as you assume this part of Noah is bonus something useful, maybe in case of emergency. If such an emergency ever comes. In fact, it wouldn't be bad to use it on other saves too. Having quick access to Noah sounds pretty handy. Yeah, I don't think Septum will like that though. Or Unum for matter. Well then, time to head to our date. I hope you like it. I already have everything planned for today. His fingers intertwine with yours, scaring the contract before diving into the void. You stop seeing. You stop hearing. You stop yourself floating. You feel yourself floating along. Noah is no longer with you. Panic sets in, and you can't breathe. It feels like you're falling instantly into the bottomless pit. It's the first time this has happened. Shh, it's okay. Just wait a little longer. Noah? Yeah. Honestly, move it up. Your feet finally touch the ground. As you do, the world bursts into light, and sound floods your ears as if someone had flipped a switch, flooding your senses all at once. There are so many lights that, for a moment, it's hard to focus. When your sight clears, you recognize the place easily. A fairground, full of food, stalls, and games of chance, most likely rigged, so almost no one wins a prize. Looks awesome too. There's people around, but not too many people. Not too many. They don't look like... Okay, I think some of them look like shadows. There's people around, but not many. You could move freely without anyone invading your space or bumping into you. It's perfect, just enough to make you believe everything will be fine. Do you like it? Yes. Nulla chuckles softly. I pour all my energy into remembering every little detail of this fair. Though, if you happen to see a floating cow or a person without a head, just ignore them, please. Wait. Is he using the physics from a Possessed game? Or something? Personal experience on that. I've had that head with people Possessed game. And flying giants. You take Noah's head on you. You take Noah's hand on your as you walk together. First stop is a shooting gallery. Okay, I want this. Okay, which one? They all look so cute. He's both inspect the prizes, which are plush toys of all shapes and sizes. He asks which one you want and promise to win it for you. Okay, the eye reminds me of him. The eye. The eye is creepy. Okay. Noah exclaims loudly, his voice exaggerated and playful. Okay, I want to actually Sharkerkin, the kin. It reminds you of Noah somehow. I think the eye reminds me of him too. Maybe it's just the eyes. I think they all do. Okay. Noah exclaims loudly, his tone exaggerated and playful. Playful. He asks the stall owner for a turn, but completely ignores the toy gun offered to him. Noah prefers his not at all dangerous revolver, which he materializes with a casual flick of his hand. Just summons his own gun. The stall owner doesn't give a single damn. He stands perfectly in character, unbothered, as if nothing strange had happened. And that reminds you that you're not in the real world. And he's controlling it now, because he hacked it. No. You're in a domain built from a relevance of an entity's memories. One that has lived so many lives, he probably can't even remember how many more. A place where basically he can do whatever he pleases. It's his own sandbox. The skill he displays with the gun is both admirable and a little bit terrifying. He doesn't miss a single target, and worse, he looks damn good while aiming the revolver. Oh, I can't lie, he does. The stall owner congratulates him and hands him the plush toy he picked. How did I do? So I got thank you, not bad, and I could have done much better. Well, I'm definitely not gonna be able to. Truthfully, I could have done a lot better. It's not a good idea because I cannot aim unless it's a video game, like a Bethesda game. Fallout. Thank you. No beams. It's a Joan smile, almost tender. After wandering for a while between the flashing lights and cheerful music, Noah suggests going to the Ferris wheel. He doesn't wait for your answer. He simply takes your hand and leads you through the crowd. He skips the line without hesitation. No one says a word, or even seems to notice. But you can't help but feel a bit guilty. You turn your head slightly to glance at the people in line, but their faces are blurred, lacking any real detail. Noah's quick to comfort you, smiling in way someone would at a child having a small tantrum. None of them really matter. It sounds cruel, but in this context, he's right. Though he doesn't bother explaining the obvious. The spacious cabin is just for the two of you. The lights coming through the windows is soft, tinted blue by the hour. Noah steps in first, but doesn't sit right next to you. He settles at a respectful distance, careful not to evade your space. Not too close, not too far. The only time I ever got one of these, it was really boring. Yeah, it wasn't romantic because you weren't with us, right? I like them. Yeah? I like them. Yeah, I know. Understand why. If the company's good, the spirit is due. His fingers slide towards yours naturally, brushing lightly, testing before intertwining. The touch calms you instantly. His eyes drift towards the window, and you follow his gaze. The view from here is beautiful. The sun has finally set. Night begins to fall. The fair's lights flicker below, decorating the scene in shifting colors that blend together, and the people move as if they're following a predetermined pattern, like they're NPCs. From the height, the people look like ants, and for a moment you wonder if Noah has always seen the world this way. Probably. When the cabin stops at the very top, Noah finally speaks. If the people who are no longer with us had a second chance to return, would you bring them back? Yes. Noah ponders your answer for a long while. Time stretches, feeling almost endless. I miss her so much. I'll do anything to have her back with me. I used to come here just to see her again. But after a while, her memories start to warp. The longer I stay here, the more everything distorts, disintegrates, and it's harder to become a channel. It becomes a channeler. A dark viscous substance begins to surround Noah for a moment. But when you focus your eyes, it vanishes. Must be his darker thought taking shape again. The Ferris wheel ride comes to an end, and the cabin lowers, and the door opens, waiting for you both to step out. Yeah, we should head home. Could we get something to cheer you up? You make me happy. He replies, buying back a laugh that doesn't quite escape. Noah takes a moment to think before answering. He looks around for something you can't quite identify, a mix of nostalgia and resignation buried beneath the countless layers meant to keep him from breaking down before you. His eyes wander over a handful hanging lights at the stalls, the hidden current members of the crowd that probably make no sense even if you listen to it closely. For a moment, it seems like he's going to say no, until he lets out a long sigh, one that's been held in for far too long. His eyes return to you. All right. We could stay a little longer. You spend the time wandering the fair in its stalls with no real destination. Noah walks by your side, attentive not to not to his surroundings but to you. All his attention is fixed on you, and it terrifies you how little he seems to care about everything else. He buys a few sweets to share, though he ends up eating almost all of them himself. Each bite he tastes as if they were the first, hungry for more. You watch him chew slowly, savoring every tiny detail. He offers you a piece with a wide smile. You have to refuse. Your stomach can't take any more. He, on the other hand, never seems to get full. He's about almost bit. And you're sure It's not just about food. Noah, in body and soul, is a bottomless being who you never truly know. You'll never truly know. You don't know if it's a good thing or not. We kind of want to know him, though. A shrill voice cuts through the music. The crowd stops instantly, frozen in time and space. Noah lifts his gaze, alert, scanning the crowd that now stares directly at you both. Hundreds of motionless faces, all with eyes so wide they look ready to pop out their sockets. Something's not right. You can't look away from those people. Something's stopping you. You're certain that if you do, something worse will happen. But when you need to see Noah, you need to talk to him. So you force yourself to tear your eyes from their bodies. He seems trapped too, not fully present. His body surrounded by lines, more and more of them. A dark substance began to rise from his feet, slowly covering him. It moves slowly, but it doesn't stop. And you know what that means, or at least you think you do. Okay, I want to know what happens if we say we don't say anything, or tell them to go. Don't say anything. It's better this way. You don't want to risk the world and Noah being destroyed at the end of the game. You trust that staying silent now is the right thing to do. You trust in the method that our Noah mentioned. Noah's body twists and converses, just like yours. You feel your form start to unravel from within, and as if acid were burning and erasing everything in its path from the depths of your being. Your body shatters, yet your consciousness remains intact. Your vision doesn't falter or blur. You're still here. You are completely awake. Your mind clings to every passing second. You're not allowed to escape this world. You don't want to, and something internal is helping you. Something is holding your place of your body together, keeping everything in place. And it's not Noah. You watch as Noah is swallowed by the black mass. His body loses all shape and is consumed completely. Then before you, only the pure rest within white remains, interrupted by a dark puddle that hisses, alive and grotesque. Its texture resembles tar, thick, viscous, with a density that seems to infect and claim as its own everything it touches. I knew this would probably be a bad end. The surface bumbles. Something inside stirs. It's seeking form. It's twists and splashes. At least I got you. Yeah. This is so easy. Oh. Gracias, ma vida. The pole spans, climbing upon itself and reaching forward. Threads peel off the mass, rising and intertwining in a chaotic dance. You can't follow every strand. There's too many. But you understand they're building something. A form. Something that can look back at you. A body. An entity emerges from this texture and mutates until it achieves an image. Is that Noah? There you go again, confusing me with that idiot. Open your eyes wide and try thinking a little harder, will you? It's not that difficult, really. But I guess I'm asking too much. You can't expect much from someone wasting their time in these pathetic bargain bin games. Hey, it's not a bargain bin game. Setting for this poorly written mess pitiful. Hey, it's not poorly written. I love it. No, this isn't Noah. Not exactly. This is a body. The figure approaches you and opens its mouth. We meet again. Where is Noah? I ate him. Sorry. This can't be. You need to do something now. Throw holy water on him. You need Noah back. Neo. Your body begins to vibrate, trying to break apart, but failing. Know how to break this vessel. Neo is most likely responsible. He looks at you with amusement, as if what you said was the funniest thing he had heard in a long time. You caught off guard as his hands suddenly clench his own neck, squeezing tightly. His breathing quickened, like he was running out of air. Though the cruel smile never leaves his face. Between broken breaths and exaggerated jerks, adding a drama to his performance, you finally realize what he's actually doing. He's mocking you. You're an idiot. Neo stops his act. His hands drop from his neck. He slides like dead weight. That doesn't work on me here. Noah. You won't be here anymore once you manage to get out. No, he won't be here anymore once you manage to get out of here. And that's not what's not gonna happen. No, Neo just is his tie. Take his time with it like he couldn't care less about what's going on. He glances around with genuine curiosity. Something must have caught his eye, something he can't perceive. Footsteps echo deftly, the sound reverberating in your ears and lingering in your head until you feel dizzy. His attention returns to you. He circles you, inspecting your body from head to toe. To call him a predator won't do him justice. Predators still need to put in effort to hunt and eat their prey. He doesn't. No, he moves like a butcher respecting his next victim, calm, confident, and already knowing exactly what he'll do to his prize. A plump, helpless prey with nowhere to run. You're nothing special. I'm not talking about your puppet, my dear person of questionable taste. Hey, I don't have questionable taste. Behind the screen, you're just another passing phase. One more eye among the many that validate my existence. Not some superior being, as ours want to believe. Yeah. Do you do like feeling special playing those little games? Does it feel some void inside you? It makes me happy. Did he just call me pathetic? Hate to break it to you, but you're not, my Vida. But I feel a little sorry for you. Or maybe we can do something about it. I can make you feel special. I can pretend just like Noah does when he's with you. I could hold your hand and kiss your face while whispering, my Vida. You'd be right in the palm of my hand. Exactly like Noah does to get everything he wants from you. And then throw you away like trash. And now I'll stab you like Ghostface. Though, I do it with a lot less drama and less whining. I think he whined a little bit more. Okay, enough. I sound like some cartoon villain with a crappy monologue. I would rather listen to the cartoon villain with the monologue. I think I understand how things work now. Unless you need me to spill out for you. Neo grabs your arm and pulls you towards him. His grip hurts. Let's sink deeper into this pit. She must be somewhere around here. Suppressed. and you will be my disposable key. So no, Neo's actually cuts off right after the lines. Noah, we have to go. You grab his clothes tightly, trying to bring him back. You plead with him desperately. Your words finally reach him. His eyes move, searching for you. But something in them isn't fully there. The usual clarity, the mischievous spark, it's gone. You tell him everything that's come to mind. They can't stay here. That this place is consuming him. That isn't real, and you're with him. But he doesn't have to stay trapped. You remind him of the mission, of his purpose, of what's still left to do. You need Nulla to listen to you. To really listen to you and do as you say. Just once. You're right. We have to go on with the day. Your body must be tired. Leaving Noah's memories was unlike any he's experienced before. Though Noah takes your hand, your body is absorbed by the void this time. Instead, you are thrown out with a violent force, leaving you no time to react. In a blink of an eye, you're no longer inside. That we're inside the kitchen now. You're both back in the exact position you were before entering his memories. You look around for any sign that time has passed, but nothing in the Noah's house confirms it. Like there's no clocks. There are no clocks, no objects that you can measure time. Outside, there's only a vast darkness wrapped around the house, cutting you off completely from anything beyond the domain of the void. The teapot still steams, the sliced fruit on the plate hasn't dried, and the knife lies beside it. There are the only clues suggesting not much time has passed since the date began. I'm gonna take maybe not even an hour. It's probably gonna be like 1 minute. You wonder how Noah measures time. So, sorry about the fleshy. Noah says, catching your attention. The fleshy? You glance at your hand and realize what he means. It's no longer with you. There's no trace of it left. Nothing tangible to prove that you ever wanted Freshie together at the fair. Everything that happens inside memories means nothing outside of them. Nothing born in there can cross over. Aww. If it weren't that way, everything would be much better, yah. His light laugh doesn't quite reach his expression, though his lips form a smile. His eyes show no hint of joy or humor. Pulling things or people from there, that would be great, wouldn't it? To recover something that only exists in your memories. But it wouldn't be exactly that object. It would be amazing to have that power. That's right. Just imagine everything you could bring back to life. That'd be amazing. Well, either way, it's not good to stay frozen in memories and forget the present or the future. Tomorrow, we have to go back to the plan. Noah steps back slightly, as if reminding you that here you're free to move however you wish. But before you can react, you notice him slip his hands into his pockets and pull out the letter one of the shadows gave him the day before. It's already open, which means he read it, or at least skimmed through it once. I don't want to read it while you were here. I didn't want to read it while you're here. It would have been like taking a talk about work in the middle of the date. That would have been disrespectful to you. So I decided to wait. But now I think it's a good time. He carefully pulls the letter from the envelope and steps closer, offering it to you so you could see what's written. It's a short message written in a language you can't understand. There's no need to ask for a translation. Noah starts explaining right away. It's from Sexum. It says she'll come tomorrow for lunch, and she's bringing dessert. Oh, so we're gonna kill her next. Aw, you're a little afraid to ask about dessert. Will it be something real or something else you're not ready to comprehend? You need a break. You need another day before continuing to help Noah with his so-called justified genocide. Noah folds the letter neatly and makes it vanish with a snap of his fingers. Don't worry, I think I know where this is heading. His tone sounds strange. He speaks with a calm that chills you, confident and laced with controlled euphoria. In the making. You have to wait a little longer to find out how this ends. And that was Noah's Act 2.5. If you like my content and you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing, comment down below, and liking the video. See you guys next time.